synchronous versus asynchronous, subject line, address fields, opening and closing, proofreading.
Hey, Strick.
Oh, hey, Doug, what's up?
Hey, what are you doing?
I am looking through the courses, serviceskills.com. This stuff is amazing. This is one module. It's called Email Matters. That's just a handful of the modules in the Email Matters section.
Well, we all know for any business to thrive and be truly effective with their market and have effective communication, it's really important, not just for success, but for maintaining a healthy, respectful work environment. You've got to know this stuff, like how do you talk to your customers, whether it's on the phone, through email, through social media. Give me another couple of names of those courses.
Yeah, they've got collections like Telephone Doctor, Service Matters. We know Service Matters. Service Sims. And this is one of my favorite module titles. That's just rude.
All of those courses, every one of those modules is available at your fingertips with an affordable pricing and flexible options that fit your organizational needs. Serviceskills.com. You got to check them out. You've got to see what they're all about.
Don't let a lack of staff resources be your downfall. Serviceskills.com/podcast. This stuff is amazing. It is so cool.
Level up your people skills and build your dream team today. Serviceskills.com/podcast. America's premier soft skills training.
Soft skills training. Tell them the nice guys sent you.
Serviceskills.com/podcast.
Hey, Doug and Strick, it's Tennessee Tim. Just want to call and talk about the merch shop. I really I'm excited about that. It's got a lot of different items with all your cool catchphrases. For you, it's got some branding for the nice guys. Podcastologist is great for your podcast customers. So try to have a little bit of everything for everybody. For Erica, it's got some female cuts. I added those on the t-shirts and colors, purple for Jenny. So hopefully there's something there for everybody. So thanks for letting me do that for you. If you have any questions, let me know. Love the show. Y'all take care.
And now, broadcasting from the hatchback of a 72 Ford Pinto, broadcasting from a secret bunker underneath Fort McHenry, broadcasting from the abandoned food court at the White Flint Mall, broadcasting live from their mother's basement, broadcasting from no closer than 100 yards from their court-mandated distance from Tim Ferriss, broadcasting from the back room of El Pollo Hermanos. It's Los Chicos de Niza por Negocios. Most days, they take their meds. This is not one of those days. Welcome to Fuckery with the Nice Guys. No interviews, no business content. Just your two favorite slack-jawed mouth breathers ranting about whatever. Now, strap yourselves in for Nice Guys Fuckery with the kings of fuckery, Doug Sandler and Strickland Bonner.
Okay, we are live from, is it Lodi? Where the hell are we exactly? What hotel room are we staying in?
Lord, stuck in Lodi again. No, we're in Lehigh.
Lehigh. Wait, are you sure?
No. Yeah, Lehigh. I think we're in Lehigh, Utah right now.
I know
Lodi.
we're in. You know how you know you're in no, I actually can't say this. It's probably not a good thing to say.
Yeah,
you probably can't
I know where you're going with that.
God,
Let's just let that one go.
It's such a clean state. I'm
It's
telling
a very
you, it's
clean
very
state.
clean and pure. Pure
Yeah.
is the snow-capped mountains that we're staring at out of our. Is this a Hilton? This is a Hilton property, isn't it? True.
Like,
Wait, that's
see, now it's going to be songs all night long. It's like Spandau Ballet. True. Hey, welcome back. My name's Strickland Bonner on the other side of the microphone. And tonight,
yes,
not on the other side of the country, but on the other side of the bed.
Wait a minute.
Let me clarify that.
That sounds kind of weird.
Yeah, let me clarify that. We each have our own bed. So for once, I'm not seeing Doug on the screen through Zoom. I'm actually looking at him in the next bed over here as we share our hotel room in Lehigh, Utah, which is near Salt Lake City.
And we have completely turned this hotel room into a big mess. That's all I have to say. It's like we got food wrappers, we have dirty clothes, we have laptops and technology strewn, old cups. And you know what? I've discovered a brand new feature that a service that I had never known about. Well, I knew about it, but I've never used it before. I discovered DoorDash.
Well, before we go there, I want to clarify that when Doug says we have made an incredible mess of this room,
Oh God.
know, please, that the bar that's a Doug bar for made a total disaster of this room.
Sorry.
Like, oh, we have technology everywhere, and there are clothes that are not in drawers or a suitcase. Ooh.
Well, I have to tell you that when I'm at home, my desk at the end of the day is basically a skating rink. There is nothing on my desk at all. I tend to live a life of simplicity and a life of cleanliness. I don't know. It's not really clean because I don't like to I never make the bed. I get out of bed.
Really?
No, never.
I make my bed every morning. That's so funny that you don't make your bed.
It would be really hard to make my bed when I get out of it because JJ's still in it. But I think that even if JJ got out of bed the same time that I did every day, I don't think that I would make my bed. I don't know. I was so stuck in the I'm going to make my bed as soon as I get out of it rut for decades and decades that I think I'm rebelling now. But that doesn't negate the fact that I don't want to have a mess anywhere else in the house. I don't like a mess. And the fact that I don't have what kind of a hotel room this is a nice hotel. Where the fuck are the drawers? Why aren't there any drawers here?
I got to tell you, that is kind of a weird one. I'm with you 100%. They've given us like a little bench that's sort of, I guess you could put stuff underneath, but it's not a drawer. But I don't want to pull my clothes out and put it on a shelf. I want it in a fucking drawer.
But they do it purposely. I mean, it's not, it's intentional. They even have, they've said, hold on, let me read what the sign says. Let me see if the cord will go over here. It says, hold on.
Sign everywhere, sign.
It says,
now that we're doing, musical quotes all night. Oh, Doug's breaking the place up now.
Hopefully I didn't bust up anything.
He's got just a little short 6-foot cable and walked right away from it, and the Zoom recorder went boom right down to the floor.
Well, they say you need additional storage options. And I'm like, yeah, I need additional storage options. I need fucking drawers. That's what I need. No drawers, no armoire. This huge, massive television set that's here. Kind of a really funky bench, like you said, and a little desk. But who are they appealing to here?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a little weird.
Who are they? That's a question. Who are they appealing to in this hotel?
It's minimalist and kind of hip. Like what's the soap? Isn't it called No Soap Radio or some shit?
Something
what
like
the
that.
Fuck is that?
I don't know. It's some pretty interesting soap things. But I did discover in this class that we're taking, what was it? You're either going to be a hipster, a huckster, or what was the other one?
I don't even remember.
God damn.
Hipster, huckster, or
what was the third H? Hipster, huckster,
it was the programmer guy, right?
It wasn't.
I don't
coder.
remember. It was an H.
Hipster was the guy that was like the cool dude, the new cool dude,
the marketing kind of guy.
The huckster guy was like the guy that I am. What's the guy that you're at? Who are you? You're the guy that we can't remember.
I wasn't paying attention. The hacker. That was it. The hacker. Right?
Are you sure? Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah,
hipster, huckster, and hacker.
Huckster, hacker.
Yeah. It's very interesting when you break it down to some simple science like that. Like in order to have a successful organization in today's environment, you need a hipster, a huckster, and a hacker.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's why we don't have as many leads as we would like, because we don't have a hipster who knows the social media and knows how to do the marketing and all that shit.
Exactly. We're just a guy that's a systems guy. That's Strickland. He's the hacker. And I am the huckster guy, the guy that's the sales and relationship guy. But no, we need a third co-founder with us. Is there anybody that's out in our environment that wants to be a co-founder? Now, I got to tell you, you need to understand the cool, sayings like that's drip or something. I don't know. That's is it cuffing season?
Oh my God, that's exactly what I was thinking of. Cuffing season. I was thinking about your son.
All of that shit. I'm like, I don't know any of those sayings or words or anything. So I'm just going to avoid the whole thing. But I want to get back to the topic at hand.
Yeah, when we were growing up, cuffing season was you're out late and the cops came to get you and threw you in the back of the paddy wagon to take you home.
Very true. And a huckster was the guy that was at the county fair. Right? He was doing his thing,
selling his snake oil. Right, exactly.
Right. Okay. So what if you could recall the first food delivery service of all time for you, if you had to recall one, and I don't think there's a right or a wrong, but if you were to think about food delivery service, what's the first one that comes to mind?
Domino's Pizza.
Same here. College Domino's.
Uh-huh.
That's the first thing that came to mind. So for me, I don't think about everything being accessible for delivery. I just think pizza. That's all I think. I mean, like pizza and Chinese food. Those are the two things that I would think would be delivered. But I don't think like the neighborhood Jimmy John's or Jersey Mike's or or I don't even have to name them. It's everything.
Well, because Grubhub and DoorDash now, right? But I think that's probably only the last 5 years, 6 years, maybe that's become popular.
But it's not even. There's really no. It's not an additional charge. I mean, it seems kind of. I
don't know about that. I think they charge for it.
Okay, but there is a delivery fee.
Yeah.
But is there also a DoorDash fee on top of the delivery fee?
No, that is the delivery fee. Is the DoorDash fee.
Okay, so and I think that you can also subscribe to DoorDash so that you pay a monthly fee to get some either points or you get a discount or something.
I think that's kind of like having Amazon Prime, right? Where you always get free delivery. So I guess if you subscribe, you get either discounted or free.
Look,
I don't know how it
for
works.
$10 a month. Okay, I'm just looking at this from a pure economical perspective. If I have to get in my car and drive 5 or 10 minutes. I mean, in California, at $5 a gallon, it costs me $5 to leave my house, right? By the time you start up, go to wherever you're going, come back, plus the time involved, and not to mention the fact I have to put on pants in order to do all that. I mean, when it comes down to it, it's a time suck for me. Mm-hmm. And I'd much rather pay $5 for DoorDash to bring it to me. Tonight I got a great sub. Last night we had Chipotle, which was good. And then think about it. We went out for lunch yesterday, and we got that
crumble cookies.
Holy shit,
so fucking good.
There's there's a whole episode on crumble cookies.
Yeah,
but we got crumble cookies. We spent. Now we would have spent the same amount of money, but it would have been delivered to us. But we had to take
Uber each way.
Right. So that was $10 or $15.
True.
To do that. So for $30, we got the privilege of spending $40 to spend $30 to get there.
Yeah, that was really.
So we we didn't think about it really. We didn't work through it. However,
well, no, we wanted to get out.
Come on, anyway. I got this. We went to the.
You got that North Face like fucking cheap. You got that shit cheap.
Right. So between what I saved on my North Face pullover and the food that we bought on DoorDash for the last couple of days, I think we're ahead of the game.
Yeah.
I really do.
Well, we're here for a business conference or business convention or business workshop or boot camp or whatever the hell you want to call it. And it's been very entertaining so far. It's been interesting.
We are learning everything that we thought we didn't know, and we are now confirming that we didn't know any of these things.
Yeah, 100%. And it's a big focus on VC, like venture capital and startups and angel investors and shit, which we do not have and do not want. But it is definitely it's very interesting information.
Are you getting the feeling that
I got a feeling? Sorry, I don't know why my brain is songs now. I won't be able to get off of it
breaking into
now.
the Black Eyed Peas now. Do you have a good vibe?
Yeah, but which one is that going to be?
That could be Marky Mark. It could be the Beach Boys, Marky Mark, or any of those. Do you get the feeling that you, unless you're making $2 to $10 million, you're really not? From sitting in this class, do you get the feeling that we're not making enough money doing what we're doing?
Yes and no. So the no part is. They said early on, this is like the 50th cohort they've done. They've done this class many, many, many times already. And that 55% of all of the people that attend are have or are planning on something that's software based. 35% are a product, like a physical product, and 10% are other. Now, where does that leave us? We're in the 10%.
Yeah, I guess so.
So on the one hand, yes, I feel like, oh my God, we hear about all this 10X and 20X and shit like that. But you got to have software. And just like the music business or any other shit out there, like we're hearing these stories about how John, who's running this thing, has, made some investments in software companies and gotten ridiculous returns and made millions of dollars. But a huge percentage of those completely fail.
Yeah. Well, he did show us the bulletin board or one of the slides. Sorry, bulletin board. I just aged myself. Showed us one of the slides on his slide deck was these worked, and then he showed us the bigger one, which these didn't work. But he is, what's really neat about the way the instructor proceeds with this course is he's teaching principles that he's either created himself or he's learned from other people in the industry, and he's decades old in the startup world, and he's taken the money that he has capitalized, that he has made through the selling or exiting the startups that he has been a part of, and he's investing them back into, in many cases, it's perfect. This class is perfect for him because it's like a feeder for his next round of people that he's going to invest in. And you always think about, or I think about, you think when somebody is giving you money to invest in your business, you always think like that's like he's doing you a favor, but really when it comes down to it, it's an investment for him, and he's getting a lot out. Well, the companies that do well, he's getting a lot out of.
Yeah, he's not doing it as a favor. He's doing it as an investment because he thinks it might make money. The interesting thing that I've noticed, I don't know if you've noticed this. So he is our age, right?
Right.
He has invested in a lot of companies that are software based, right?
Right.
How many guys do you know that are our age that are at least as tech savvy as we are, if not more so?
Not many.
Right. That's what I've taken away too. Like he obviously the way he is running it and the way he's doing his slide deck and stuff.
Oh, he's immersed in this world. This is all he lives, eats, breathes, and sleeps. I mean,
Right.
He doesn't think anything outside of technology. He might not be a technical guy, but he puts the technical deals together.
Right. And he clearly can wrap his head around very complex, not just business ideas, but technical ideas that I would think somebody, who was in school when the internet didn't exist like we were, might not have that much
okay, but think
knowledge.
about it though. Isn't really what he's doing is he's created or plugged into a system that he knows works. I mean, he doesn't have to know how the sausage is made. He just needs to know what ingredients go into the sausage, right?
Yeah, I guess that's true. That's true.
So, and he surrounds himself with many people that, like his son, who is also in the business with him, who he said many times, look, the slides that you're going to know the slides that I've created because I'm a real shitty designer, but my son who's created the slides that he has, he's done a really good job on them. And that's, his son knows either code or knows how to do shit like that.
His son's the hipster.
Right, exactly. And he is definitely the huckster. He's the guy that's the sales guy, the relationship build, the connection maker. And he's kind of like the icon, I guess, of, you imagine how many he's had, 50 cohorts?
Almost 50 cohorts.
Okay, so let's just say he's had 50, and we have 30 in this class, which is a large class. And normally there's, I think
about
he said 20. So
20.
if there's 20 in each one and he's done 50, that means he's put 1,000 businesses basically through this program.
Yeah.
And if 1,000 of them, even if he invested in a small portion of them, plus all of the other stuff that he picks up, because isn't he a professor at like Brigham Young University or somewhere else too?
Yeah, I don't know that he's still teaching regularly, but he definitely has been a teacher at Brigham Young University and a couple of other colleges as well. He clearly is a very good teacher and has a lot of experience and is very comfortable with that. He's really, really good. And the other thing that I love is we were both asking ourselves the question of, okay, what's the catch?
What is the catch? Like, we're so used to going to conferences at a low or no rate. And then when we get here, we think, okay, what's the upsell from here? Honestly, and I was saying this to JJ on the phone when I called her, I don't know that there is an upsell. I think his upsell is let me invest in your company if you want me to.
Well, and it's so great because we're so used to, just a little background for some people, that, Doug and I have been to many conferences before, and most conferences, especially ones where you don't have to pay a lot to go there, you've got people selling from the stage, right? There are people that are there that are going to do a 1-hour presentation, and ultimately the goal is to sell you some big fucking package.
There is no lunch guy.
There's no selling. We are not being sold anything.
No.
And even if there's not a lot of selling from the stage, it would be at the end of the weekend. It's like, okay, I'm the guy that's walked you through all this. Now, all you need to do is spend $20,000 and I'll be your personal guide for the next year. No, I do not see that coming.
And I forgot when we got here, he actually said today in our first class, he said, and not only are you getting this class for what you've paid, which is a relatively inexpensive tuition to get here. I forgot we get 90 days worth of support when we get out of here too. So I don't get the vibe that there's going to be any upsell beyond the class itself. And honestly, that's kind of refreshing in the online world that we exist in the people that we have associated with so far in these last 7 or 8 years. I always feel like, okay, what's the upsell? Okay, well, I didn't buy that. What's the downsell? Okay, well, what's that? So I don't get the feeling that any of that is coming.
100%. I completely agree. There's not going to be any kind of upsell, which is great. I love it. And the guy, he just knows this shit. He's really good.
All right. Speaking of technology, I was thinking after I got here with the digital recorder, I was then thinking, how the hell are we going to play these voicemails that we have? Because we have a bunch of voicemails. And then it even got me a little bit more worried. How are we going to play the theme song from Jared voicemail music? And then I remembered we have our laptops here, and we have speakers on the laptop. So through the miracle of modern technology, we have figured out how we're actually going to do this.
And the one thing I didn't think about, oh shit, that was actually kind of dumb. Although I wonder if I have the cables for it.
What is it?
What I just thought of was we could have done an HDMI cable into the TV and played it there. But even easier, I have a headphone jack out. I could have gone into another channel, but I don't know if I have the right cable. Instead, ladies and gentlemen, Funkin' fans, listeners, you're going to hear it through my laptop speaker. I'm going to put the goddamn mic right up to my laptop speaker.
All right.
Low tech all the way.
But before you go low tech with this, I know you've been holding on to a story for the last couple of weeks. I'm hoping we can get to the story before the voicemails, this customer service story.
If you want, we could do that.
Would that work?
So I have an interesting customer service story.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm listening.
It was a good customer service story, and then it turned back into a weird one. Okay, here's how it goes. I saw an ad for a lighter, but like a big torch lighter thing, right? And they specifically said on the torch lighter that it is a USB rechargeable. In other words, this was not a butane.
Wait, how does that even work?
I didn't even know. I had no fucking idea. And that's why it's like a $40 lighter.
Oh, well, a $40 lighter isn't really that expensive a lighter compared to Zippos. Aren't Zippos like $25 to $30?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a USB lighter. Then again, I have no idea how vape works, how it creates smoke, and there's actually no fire in there anyway. So it doesn't matter. I don't have to know. It's fine. Okay, but okay, $40 lighter. I got it.
$40 lighter, right? Now, and it says specifically rechargeable USB. Don't need any butane. Okay. And I'm thinking to myself, that is really fucking cool. Right. That would be a really handy thing to have.
So far, I'm cool. I'm cooled.
Okay, so I went and bought one.
Okay.
Now,
wait, you went and bought one?
No, I ordered it. Okay. It's online. No, I didn't.
Did you DoorDash it? Or
no DoorDashing, and no, I didn't go to REI or any shit like that.
All right, got it.
So I get it in the mail, and it arrives, and it's butane.
Wait a minute.
It's just a regular, it's like big and kind of cool looking, but it's those kind, okay, remember Temu, right?
Yeah.
It's one of those things where it's like, if you saw the picture on Temu, it looks really nice and very much like it's worth $40. But when you actually get it, you realize, yeah, it's worth the $5, $10 I paid for it, right?
Well, I'm perplexed just for a second. The reason I'm perplexed is because you said it's USB, but then you said it's butane. So does it not have a cord at all, or what's it? Okay.
So here's where the disconnect is, right?
Okay, I'm ready.
I get it, and it's butane, 100%, right? And I'm looking at it, and I'm like,
what's the cord?
Okay, this is some bullshit.
What's the cord for? Still wondering.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
So I email them, and I'm like, hey, I don't know if you sent me the wrong one, I don't know if there was a disconnect, but I saw your ad and it said this, and this is butane. They email me back and they're like, we are so sorry. It was a mix up. This is not actually USB chargeable. This was an ad that we put out and it was a mistake. It's been taken down. We didn't mean to try to deceive anyone, but if you'd like to keep the lighter, we'll give you a 25% refund or 50% refund or some shit. I don't know what it was. They were going to give me some money back, right? They're like, we'll give you a discount because it really isn't USB.
Okay. So rather than them sending you an email saying, would you like this butane one, as opposed to they just went ahead and sent it, assuming that you're either going to or not going to complain. It's kind of like, coming back to DoorDash for a second. DoorDash, when I placed my first order yesterday, they said, use your coupon code. Here's the coupon code. Just click here to apply it. Well, it didn't apply, and I forgot to put the promo code. So tonight, when I placed the order, I put in the promo code, and I did get my 25% off delivery. I kind of feel like they could have made it easier for me with DoorDash by just automatically applying the coupon code to the order.
Sure. Not
make me put the promo code in there. They could have just as easily, when you placed the order, did they not realize that you were looking for the USB lighter, or what? Or because you bought the USB lighter and here's the butane one arriving. I'm sending it back.
Okay. Now here's the rest of the story.
Okay, I'm ready.
But it's a two-part rest of the story.
Oh, okay, Paul Harvey. Go ahead. Good day.
So the first part, they offer me a discount. Like, we're so sorry, we'll discount $10 or half. I don't even remember what they said, right?
Nope.
Right, exactly. That's what I said. And I emailed them back and I said, thank you for the offer. And by the way, they didn't email me and say, oh, we sent you the wrong product. They basically said that ad was incorrect.
Gotcha.
Right? Like, we never had a USB lighter.
It
was always butane.
Oh, no.
That ad was a mistake.
Okay.
We've taken it down. We're sorry for the confusion.
All righty. I hear you.
And they offer me a discount. And I say, no, thank you. Please let me know where I can return it. I do not want a discount. I don't need a butane lighter.
Just curious, what would the price of a butane lighter have been? It wouldn't have been $40 if it was one of those, it looks and seems like
it's
a $5.
Big and fancy looking. I mean, it might be 15 or 20 bucks. I mean, I wouldn't have paid that because I don't need a butane lighter, but I would guess that this would be worth 20 bucks somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the coupon was actually just bringing you down to the regular retail price.
I agree. Basically, yeah.
I'm feeling bait and switched here a little.
Oh, you're going to feel even more bait and switch soon.
Oh, no. Okay, go ahead.
So I email them back and say, hey, no, thank you. Please let me know where I can return it. I would like a full refund. So they email me back and they say, you know what? Very sorry about the trouble. You just keep it. We're going to give you a full refund. And I'm thinking to myself, that is some great fucking customer service right there. That's what I'm talking about. It's not even worth it for the shipping to go back.
Yes.
They've got a potential customer for life. I appreciate them so much.
Was this wasn't Temu, was it?
No, it was not Temu.
Okay.
It was not Temu.
So you got a product that you shouldn't have gotten.
Mm-hmm.
They offered to discount it to the normal fee, but you would have had to have called to have gotten that, because they would have just ignored the whole fact. You would probably have never gotten an email saying, hey, we're really sorry. We know you got the wrong thing. You don't even need to call us.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just we're going to credit your account $20 to bring it down from 40 down to 20. But instead, they made you call. They made you go through 2 steps.
Well, email. I didn't call. I emailed, but still, they did make me go through the 2 steps.
They made you go to 2 touch points. The first touch point was a discount that you should have gotten anyway, and then the second one was the right thing to do, which if they had done from the very beginning, hey, sorry, we sent you the wrong product. Just go ahead and keep it. We're going to refund you your money. That's how I would have handled it had I recognized that or I would have felt so bad. I would have just said, just send it back to me and we'll refund you the money.
Right. Exactly. So I'm thinking this
we're not
through.
Done yet. We're not done yet.
No, we're not done yet.
Oh, there's more.
I'm thinking this through as a business proposition, as a business plan. Let's say that this is the only product that this company sells, hypothetically, right? Okay, so let's say it costs them $3.
Oh, as a business plan.
As a business plan.
Oh, bait and switch as a
absolutely.
As a business plan.
This is exactly where my head is
Is this
going.
a model? This is
Not
a business
only is this
model.
where my head is going, I'm going to tell you why I believe I have a confirmation that this absolutely is their business plan.
Oh, did it happen to somebody else that you know?
No,
Okay.
it did not. But
Yes.
think about it. I give them $20. No, 40. I'm sorry. It's $40, right?
Right.
Let's say it costs them $3 to make it. Maybe it costs $5. I'm sure it was closer to $3 to make it, right? And it costs them a couple bucks for shipping. Okay.
Was
let's
it coming
say
directly from China? Where was it coming
right.
from?
And let's say I don't even remember. But let's say the cost to them to get it to me is $10, which
Yeah.
I believe is high.
Yeah, I believe
It's
it.
probably half that.
All right.
Okay.
They still have 100% markup at $20. It's still a $10 profit on a $20 product.
Well, no. You keep saying $20 product. It's a $40 product. I think.
Oh, you had to
think
complain to get it down to 20.
I think the worth of it would be maybe 20 if I, So anyway, it's a $40 product. So let's say you sell 100 of these at $40, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, 100 people get them and realize, wait a minute, this isn't USB, right? So how many of those people are going to email to even complain in the first place?
All right. So we got 100 go out. I'm
Mhm.
going to say that 50 people have some sort of recognition that there's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
So 50 people don't even realize there's an issue.
Probably.
They forget that they've ordered it.
Or they forget that what they ordered was
Was it-
supposed to be USB.
All
They
right.
see that it's butane,
Right.
and they're like,
Oh.
okay, it's butane.
Okay.
And I kind of agree with your percentages of at
really
least that.
curious.
25% probably didn't even realize there's a problem.
Right.
25% are probably like, oh, it's not USB. Oh,
It's
fuck it,
I'll keep
whatever.
I'll
I'm
keep
just,
it.
whatever. It's a cool
they don't-
lighter.
And they don't. They're not good at conflict resolution.
Right.
So they're not going to make a phone call. So,
Oh yeah, because I had to.
Or
I'm trying
email.
to remember. I think I had to look up the email and I don't even remember. It wasn't that hard to find, but
Yeah.
it wasn't obvious.
Yeah, you
either.
had to remember where you ordered it from, go
Yeah.
through the process. It's like, okay.
And this wasn't 2-day Amazon,
I
right?
got
I
it.
mean, I ordered it. It was a couple of weeks. I had almost forgotten that I'd ordered it.
How many
right?
times have you actually ordered a product, never gotten it, and don't realize it?
Oh, I'm sure that has happened. 100%. I guarantee that's happened.
Or it
to me.
arrives like 3 months later and you're like, oh shit, I forgot I even ordered this.
Definitely.
Forgot I ordered this thing. All right, so 50% of them are in that category. The other 50% go through the measures of at least contacting them.
Mhm.
Was it easy to reach them on the first go round?
Yes, because
Okay.
I just emailed them.
Okay.
And they did get back to me quickly.
All right, great. So the first go round is the 20% discount, which brings it down from, or $20 discount, which brings it from 40 down to 20.
Right. So
Okay.
let's say that 50 people actually email them, which I think might be
That'd be
high, but
high.
let's give
I
them the
agree.
benefit of the doubt,
I
right?
agree with you.
50 people email. And if I'm coming up with a business plan,
Oh my
okay,
God.
I'm going to think on the high end of returns,
Right,
right?
of
So
course.
if the high end, I would say half, 50%, right?
All right, so 50% of the people make the connection, and of the 50%, they give a discount to all of the 50%.
They offer
They offer the
a
discount.
discount to all 50%.
Oh, and
Or-
is it a discount off of future purchases or off?
No,
of
no,
that-
they were going to refund me.
Okay. Did you have to say or do anything? Was it like a couple of like when you contacted them? Was it one email and the first email you got back was I'm going to give you a $20 discount?
Yeah, there was not a lot of back and forth. They didn't say you need to call us or any shit like that. They did make that part simple.
Okay,
right?
great. So of the 50 that contact them, all 50 are going to get the $20 discount.
Right. Now, out of those 50, okay,
10
probably 10 of
or
them
less. 10 or less.
will
Do what
say-
you did.
Oh, right. Well, let's take the steps down, right?
Okay.
50 people get it back.
Mhm.
I would guess at least 10 to 15 of them ignore it, don't think about it, don't go, yes, that's fine. They do nothing, probably. Like they probably wouldn't even go, oh, yes, that would be fine. Give me a refund. They just forget to email back, maybe.
Wait. No. 'cause
Okay, well,
what
let's
we're
forget
saying-
that option
Okay,
then.
well, what we're saying is of the 50 people that realize it and make the connection, all 50 of them
will be offered 50% off.
50% off, and they will all accept it because you don't have to do anything to accept the 50%
Oh,
off.
no. You have to email them back and say, oh, yes, that would be fine. Thank you very much.
So they didn't just say, we're sorry, we're going to credit your account. They actually say,
would you like a 50% discount?
Who's going to fucking say no to that? But there are some people that will not respond.
They'll just ignore it. They'll forget to reply back, whatever.
Okay.
So let's say 10 people just never reply back, right?
All right.
And so let's say 15 more say, yes, thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay, so now we are at a rate of 60 people have paid 100%.
Yes.
And
40,
15 people
50,
are going to pay 50%.
Right.
If all the rest of the people get all their money back, you are still so fucking far ahead of the game.
It is a very interesting, deceptive business model, but I'm sure that there are companies that base their entire business plan on this model.
And that's what I was thinking. But I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I'm being a little too harsh on those Russian/Chinese/ whatever people that are like, I don't know, that are.
There are obviously people that don't believe that karma is a bitch, because that is not a good business practice.
So then, do you know what convinced me? Here's the rest of the story.
Oh, I'm ready.
The real rest of the story. What convinced me that this absolutely positively is their actual business model?
No, I would like to know. Oh, you're saying you would like to you know what their business model is.
That I'm 90% sure that I am correct in what I've postulated about what their business plan is. I've seen the same ad 3 or 4 more times.
So they haven't pulled the ad.
They have not pulled the ad.
Okay, so I would like to on Turnkey's nickel. I would like to do this. Order another one.
Oh yeah.
Send it to me.
Okay.
And let's see what happens.
I'm very curious. I guarantee it'll be the same thing, but I'll be happy to do that.
Use all my contact information as it and the email. Because I am we'll use this as a opportunity to see if their deceptive practices are actually at play. And I would think that if their deceptive practices were part of their business model, that somebody along the way that's in a position to shut that shit down.
Well, here's what's interesting. The reason that I think they've probably lasted as long as they have, because if I'm the customer, right, my recourse is I want my money back. Okay, no problem. So who's going to complain?
Well, it's not the complaining, it's the practice. It's not the complaint or the lack of complaint. It's actually what's happening. And if you think about just the process and the system they have in place, their process in place is, or their model is, we're going to run an ad that's not actually the product, and we're going to refund anybody that asks for a refund, but we don't actually have this product. There's got to be like a FTC kind of regulation saying you can't run an ad for a product that you're not shipping.
Let me clarify what you're saying now, Doug. What you're saying is that they are doing something completely illegal that they know is illegal, so they should be shut down, right?
Well, someone should shut them down.
So let me twist that a little bit for you, okay?
I'm asking the fox to watch the hen house.
No. So what I'm saying is, let's say that I drive on the highway.
Yes.
And every time I drive on the highway, I'm driving 20 miles an hour over the speed limit.
Yes.
Should I get a ticket for that?
Well, only if you get caught.
Exactly! Ding, 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 ding. Winner, chicken dinner.
Well, wouldn't you think that at some point you can't be the only one that, and we're talking about it here, which means that other people are hearing about it, which means that probably other people that don't have a podcast but have a family have shared this story. Wouldn't you think that somebody is in a position of, like, when you go to Amazon and you look at the products that are like the Amazon Choice products and you see the reviews and it's like 20,000 sold this month, like, how many of those lighters do you think they have sold in the last 30 days?
Okay, let's go back to my cop side, right? Okay, so the first question is, well, don't you think eventually they're going to get caught? If I'm driving 20, 25 miles an hour over the speed limit on the regular basis,
eventually you will get caught.
But do you know why eventually I'll get caught?
Because eventually you are going to run into a cop.
Right. Okay. So let's twist that to this company. Now, let's say that I'm selling these lighters on Amazon, where there are reviews.
They could never do this on Amazon.
100%.
Amazon would shut that shit down in 2 seconds.
100%.
Because Amazon will not put up with that.
So let's say that they are some fly-by-night company out of South China or Russia or somewhere, right?
Right.
Now, how are they going to get caught? Because somebody will file a complaint. Let's say it's the FTC. I don't know who regulates this, but let's say it's the FTC, right? So let's say that they sold, forget 100, 1,000 of these lighters, right? And all of the percentages fall just the way we said it. Out of those 1,000 people, all of which who, if they complained, they would get 100% refund. How many do you think would actually take the time to find the agency to complain to and complain to the agency? Let's call it out of 1,000.
Oh God.
Let's call it
none.
Even if we call it,
they would have to bump into someone that actually is a part of that of a task force to stop the shit.
Exactly.
It's like someone that is whatever. Yeah.
And if I am working for that agency
Right.
that is trying to crack down on these kind of companies, how many of those complaints do you think I get every day?
Oh my God, this will never go shut. It'll never get shut down because it's such a minor player in the game.
Exactly.
If this is a South China company, you see the moral of the story is you have to know light from Wong.
And the joke or the comment that I told you not to make about Utah earlier because I didn't want to offend anyone, that went right out the fucking window right there.
Right.
You just threw that shit out.
We're 37 minutes in.
We should get to
no,
voicemails.
it's fine because anybody that would have quit listening has already
quit
So,
listening.
Yeah, you can't tell an off-color story or make an off-color point in the first 5 minutes because we may still have people that say, I know that they just don't know the microphone is on. I'm sure that they just don't realize that they are recording. You know, like when your mom calls you and she thought she hung up the phone, but she didn't hang up the phone. She just put the phone down and she's going about her business. You're like, no, this is a train wreck. I've got to hang up because I don't want to hear what my mom's going to say.
Right.
Anyway, okay. We got many voicemails to play. How many are in there in the pile?
We have 8.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So we're going to do this completely low tech. So I'm hoping that it all comes through well.
I mean, if it sounds really terrible, I could go in and edit later, but that would be like work.
Strickland, that would be a lot of work.
I know it would be, right?
Okay.
We ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. Oops. Oh, God damn it. I screwed it up already. Hold on. Here we go. Let's try again. Here we go. We got a voicemail from Jared. I said a voicemail from Jared. You know a voicemail from Jared. Nobody else will call. We got a voicemail from Jared. Screw the rest of y'all.
Yeah, this
I saw as soon as I hit the go button, Doug walked away to go to the restroom or to blow his nose, and I'm thinking to myself, "Oh shit, maybe we'll actually get to the first voicemail without him interrupting." But no such luck.
This completely reminds me of the first handful of episodes that we did. Maybe it was the first 10 or 11 that we did from the basement of my home in Washington D.C. area, and we were so low tech. I remember I had to have you play the theme song, the Nice Guys intro because I needed to get ramped up to speed with my energy level.
Oh my God, that was funny as shit.
Could you just go ahead and play the Steve O'Brien Open, even though I won't be able to hear it? I need to get into the vibe of the message.
That was hilarious. That was fucking funny. All right, we ready for the first voicemail?
Yes, go.
Okay, here we go.
Hello, Doug. Hello, Strickland. Doug, is your full name Douglas? And can we call you Douglas? This is Emily. So first, I have a couple things. I'll be quick, but I do have a few items on this list. First of all, can't wait to hear what Jared says about the music. Probably this is he's probably going to share his thoughts on it in this episode. Second, I want to stand up for Sally because I think what was happening is you guys had commented on how she broke it up into 3 days or whatever. Probably that didn't happen. Probably what happened was Sally was showering, she had that music in her head. This is like a totally separate event from actually listening to the podcast. And she said to herself, oh my God, I had this music in my head. This is annoying. I'm going to call and now leave my thoughts because it's permeating into my everyday life. And that has actually happened to me also, Sally, I just want to say. So, yeah, when it becomes like part of your existence, I mean, this is what I'm talking about. It really gets in those cells and starts sending you some bad messages about yourself. So, no, I'm being very, I hope you know I'm totally kidding. I also love how many members of the community have chimed in about the organic mattress. I feel like we could start a movement. Maybe I should open another retail shop selling organic mattresses. Okay, and then lastly, two more things. Michelob Ultra, that's hilarious. I used to drink that when I was like 20 years old. Maybe 21. Maybe I was legal. I don't know. That's funny. Jason and I were just talking about that the other night, and he was making fun of Michelob Ultra. And then Serial was the first ever podcast I listened to. I think it was 2014, 2015, 2014, I think. We binged the entire thing, and I was like, oh my God. This is a podcast. This is amazing. And now here we are, but it's not as amazing as your guys' podcast.
Wow.
Truly,
That's nice.
highlight of my week. Woke up this morning so excited to listen, and I'm not even done yet. So the fun just keeps on going. Okay, goodbye. Longest message I've ever left.
You know what I heard in that message?
No, what'd you hear?
Emily woke up excited to listen to us.
Well, anytime somebody wakes up excited to listen to us is appreciated. But Emily, especially you know, when you wake up excited to listen to the nice guys, that's very nice.
And thank you for defending Sally. I'm sure she appreciates it.
To answer a couple questions that you had in there, or to comment about a couple of the comments that you made. First off, my name is not Douglas. My name is actually Doug. It was never Douglas. I used to really get a negative feeling when somebody used to call me Douglas as a little kid, because I'm like, that's not my name. Then for some reason, my uncle started calling me Douglas just in a joking way when I was an adult, probably 30 or 35. And he used to say it in such a fun-loving way, like, Douglas, this is your Uncle Morris speaking. Douglas, listen, Douglas, we need to talk for just a moment. I have a lot of money and I'm not leaving any to you. And so, yeah, it was always just funny to get a message from my Uncle Morris. So I kind of was attracted to Douglas at my later point in my adulthood. So it's just Doug, but thank you. What was the other thing that she commented on?
Mattresses.
Yeah, mattresses. Yes, mattresses and cereal podcast. See?
Yeah.
Yeah, you said you made so much fun of me when I said cereal.
Yeah.
Last time. See, there is more than just me that likes cereal, and it wasn't dating me, because there's obviously more episodes of cereal that are out there. Okay, that is all I have to say. Let's go on to our next voicemail.
Well, don't forget about when we were at Crumble Cookies yesterday.
Yes.
And you know, there was nobody there.
No.
Like, we were the only people there, but they said, oh, hey, give us a name for the cookies. Like, okay, we got to give a name for the cookies. And Doug's like, here, put a name in.
Oh, so, yeah, that's right.
So just so Doug would feel at home,
Oh,
like he was at a good,
that
like,
was really fast that you thought of that too.
I wanted Doug to feel at home, like a barista was going to be calling out for him. So I typed his name in as Dough, D-O-U-G-H.
That was so great, and that's so appropriate in a cookie store too. So
exactly.
That's what I thought was
little
so
double
good.
entendre there, action.
I thought that was very good. So good job, Strickland.
Thank you. Any opportunity to make Doug laugh, I'm always down.
That got me kind of out of left field, and that was like a gut laugh. That was like, oh, that got me. That was a belly laugh.
Okay, here we go. Voicemail number 2.
Hey, Doug and Strick, Tennessee Tim calling in about the voicemail kerfuffle. As a person who leaves a voicemail frequently or infrequently or sometimes, it doesn't bother me at all. Jared was the trailblazer, the lone voicemail leaver for so many years, the beacon that inspired so many of us to leave messages, that he does definitely deserve his own theme song. It may be altered a little bit for the newcomers who were inspired by Jared to leave messages. Maybe they need a little bit of something, but Jared definitely deserves his keystone, his iconic voicemail. That's just my 2 cents worth. Love the show. Talk to you later.
Okay. Because Tim has called and mentioned that Jared is the OG, right? Doug found something in the archives. I don't even know how he found this.
I just went, I haven't been into my voicemail in how long has Ashley been doing it? 2 years, 3 years,
something like that.
So I forget why I went into my actual voicemail in the Google phone number, and something just told me, scroll back. How long have you had this number? I've had the number for, I don't know, well over 10 years. But I look back and I'm like, okay, I want to see the first voicemail that Jared left. And then I wanted to actually see the first voicemail that was left for us, period. First voicemail that was left, period, was from Sean Carpenter.
Yeah.
But the first voicemail from Jared was how long ago?
August 15th, 2017.
Oh my God.
And we have it. And I think we need to play it.
Oh, do you have it like queued up and ready to go right now?
Of course.
Wow. Okay. Well, this is special then. We should have actually played this first.
All right. For all you Funkin' fans and listeners, well, we had so many damn voicemails. I'm like, it's going to run too long. But you know what? Tim specifically brought Jared up as the OG. And I'm like, you know what? We got to do it. So
I got it.
Everybody, you are in for a treat. For those of you who were not listening on August 15th, 2017, this was the very first voicemail that Jared ever left. Here we go.
What's up, nice guys? If I would have known it was this easy to get on the show, I would have just called a long time ago instead of hitting you up on Twitter. Dude, if we don't like something, we're going to tell you. This is Jared. Love you guys. Keep up the good work. Just talk, man. It's all good.
Okay, so that was obviously before Jared learned or honed the Jared sandwich. The Jared sandwich, for those of you who don't know, is Jared calls in and also the full structure.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
The full structure is, hey guys, it's Jared. And then the next part is voicemail number 1, 2, 3, whatever it may be for him. Then he has to give a recap of what it is he's commenting on because, of course, we forgot it 2 minutes after we said it. Then he gives us a compliment on it and then digs on us and then gives us another compliment. That's the Jared sandwich.
Also known as the Jared shit sandwich. That's very nice. Very nice.
Oh, man.
Good one, Jared. That was probably the shortest voicemail you ever left. You have not left one that short since
no, I don't think
voicemail
so.
number 1.
And is that what happened? Did he reach out to us on Twitter?
I guess.
And we were basically like, hey, why don't you give us a call?
I think the last time I was on Twitter was 2017.
I know,
right? Something like that. Oh, my God. Oh, you know what? I've been thinking about hanging up my social media. I just don't get any enjoyment out of it anymore.
Dude, don't you have like 40,000 followers or something?
Oh my God. Yes, I have. It's crazy how many, but there's no value except for the Funkin' fans, the people that actually comment, enjoy, and engage. Everybody else either wants to sell me something, wants to share with me what their Mustang is, all this stuff. And my Mustang podcast actually has 99,100 followers.
Jesus, that's insane.
I know, it's crazy.
So why don't you monetize it?
I don't know how. I don't know how. I've talked to people. They don't know how either. If anybody is in our audience and actually knows how to make money on social media, look, you can take over my account. I'll split with you. Let's see. What would be a fair... I've built the channel. What would be a fair amount to give somebody if they were able to?
I don't fucking know. I don't know what you can make on that.
I don't know
you
either.
got almost 100,000 Instagram followers. Is that the platform that has all of them?
Yep. And it's an engaged audience too.
Yeah.
I mean, they are involved. They want to send me their pictures. They want to comment on my posts. I don't know. I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of the fans.
All right, let's get to the next voicemail.
I'm not tired of you Funkin' fans, just those Funkin' fans. Gearheads.
Hey, Doug. Hey, Strick. Erica here, weighing in on the whole voicemail theme song thing. There's a third option, you know.
Right.
Not only could you have Steve O'Brien do some kind of a disclaimer thing. That could be one option. Leave it the same. That's the second option. Third, actually is fourth. third option, completely make a new song and hire that great band again.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a fourth option, which I think is a really good one. And that is you take the word screw and edit it out. And I know Strickland's magic. He could do that in a heartbeat. So you just edit out the word screw and add in these 3 words. And some from. Try singing that, and it works, right? So you say it's a voicemail from Jared and some from the rest of you all. And then we're all happy. All you have to do is take out the word screw and put in those 3 words. All right. That's my 2 cents for the day. Love you guys. I'll probably call you in a few days when I mull over some other things, because that is my listening style, Doug. All right. Bye.
That was good.
Okay. That is fucking brilliant.
That is.
Oh
brilliant.
my God, Erica, that is fucking brilliant.
And some from the rest of y'all.
Well, but you know,
it fits in there really well. The cadence
really
fits
does.
really well.
You've got, you know, when you have a guest on and
Yes.
it's not me,
Yes.
like I will usually in the intro do the drop out, right? Where it's like obviously like the music drops and I just go like fucking Emily or whatever.
Yep.
But I don't think we should do that with the voicemail from Jared Music. I might have to reach back out to the band and see if they can re-record that line.
Is the band still? Are they alive?
I have no
thought
idea.
by now they would have OD'd.
Well, they might be in jail. I don't know if they can record in jail. I don't know.
That's very true. That's very true. And do you have? You probably do because this is just how you are as a sound engineer. Do you have the music track and separately the voice track? Do you think?
Yeah. Maybe that's it. You know, that's actually a good call because they did send me them. The tracks independent of each other. So maybe if the original lead singer is no longer with them or doesn't have a voice anymore or is in jail, maybe they could find another singer.
This could be possibly a really good plan.
I like the solution.
This could be a great plan. And you know what? It somehow makes gentler nice guys. It really does. You know, I was thinking the other day when I was listening to the Friday episode, because it was the episode that you and were you and Emily? Were you the last?
I think so.
Okay. So you and Emily were doing the episode, and so I wanted to listen to it, or maybe it was your solo. I don't remember. But I was listening to Steve-O's open. It's a little harsh. I believe the word fuckery with the kings of fuckery themselves. He says fuckery several times in the intro.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone that would be possibly listening to the episode would have either that was brand new would probably be dumping out at that point. But you know what? We said we don't care, didn't we?
We did. Over and over again. Now we've occasionally gone back on that and decided maybe we do care, but ultimately we always end up going back and saying, fuck it.
Okay. All right. So you'll think about that?
I will have to reach out to them and see if they're still around and see if there's anything we can do about that.
That would be great.
Yeah, that's a brilliant idea. Thank you,
Erica.
Thank you, Erica, very
That was
much.
so good.
Okay, next voicemail.
Okay.
Hey, Doug, it's Strick Jared here. So you guys brought up voicemail from Jared theme song again. I'm not sure quite how to respond to this, so I think I'm going to wait and hear what some other people have to say. I'm curious if anybody calls in, and then I'll give you my thoughts maybe later. All right, guys. Appreciate the show. Enjoy listening to it. And I guess my big thing is always remember whose show it is.
Whose show it is?
Maybe that'll help you, too. All right, fellas. See ya.
Oh, our show. Oh, you and me. Yeah. It's our show. Yeah.
Well, wait, hold on a sec. I missed it. I was too focused on Jared's tone. He seemed a little down on that message.
You know, it's so funny. I was going to say the same thing. You know, Jared usually leaves us the Jared sandwich where it's like something complimentary and something bad. So now we have an opportunity
I love Jared.
for that too. So Jared, it was really, really cool hearing your very first ever voicemail to us. Once again, just a few minutes ago. That was exciting. Are you stoned? Or did you just take too much NyQuil or what?
What was, I didn't even hear the last part. I was too focused on
He
his
said,
tone.
remember whose show it is. It's our show.
Oh, I thought it was Jared's show.
Well, yeah,
I thought we were just players in his game. didn't remember that part.
All right, we ready for some more voicemails?
Yeah, well, part of the shit sandwich is actually saying something nice at the end, too.
I can't think of anything nice.
Okay.
Sorry, Jared.
We're not Jared, so we don't have to. Okay, next one.
Hey, y'all, it's Sally. And I am calling. I have a feeling I might have to call more than once this week. Sorry, not sorry. Because the first thing I want to do is tell you about my listening habits, because that was a direct request. And I typically listen to the fuckery right when it gets released, Friday mornings. It's my Friday morning drive into work listen. And because I'm driving, will just, listen all the way through. Now, you noticed that I called on I called early last week, and then I called again on Thursday and was like, oh my God, I hope you haven't recorded yet. So, yeah, I listen again during the week. And I listen for what I would potentially want to comment on or ask a question about, and it's my second listen when I do my voicemails. So now you know, but sometimes something is so impactful on the first listen that I will actually call, and that's what I have to say about that. Love the show, love you guys, hope that you're having really beautiful days. All right, later, bye.
So I got the feeling that the first one was like the proofreading one. It was like the proof listening one, and the second one was, now I'm going to go back with the red with the red pencil and start marking things off that I want to comment on.
I'm glad Sally listens twice, because I don't even listen once. So that makes up for me not listening once.
Okay, if there would be somebody else in our community that could do us a favor, could you listen twice so I don't have to listen? That would be great. Thank you, Sally. I appreciate the fact that you actually listened twice to the episode. That at some point that will wear on you.
I don't know. It's incredibly flattering.
That will wear thin. I can't imagine that anybody would willingly listen twice through the episode. I have a hard time saying it the first time, and she's listening to it twice. Okay, all right, fine.
Right. 2 more voicemails.
Okay.
Hey, y'all, it's Sally, and guess what? It's my second email. Oh, not email. Voicemail. There needs to be an option on your voicemail to erase whatever you just said, or an option at the end to be like, never mind, I didn't do that the way that I wanted to, or maybe it's good that there's not. All right, the merch is fan-freaking-tastic. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to decide if I want a welcome back mug and a Steve O'Brien Take Us Out of Here shirt, or the other way around. The Steve O'Brien Take Us Out of Here mug with a welcome back shirt. I don't know. I need some help. What do you guys think?
Thank you, Sally, for bringing that up, because we completely forgot to plug the merch.
Sorry, Tim.
niceguysonbusiness.com/merch, MERCH. Dude, we're not getting this stuff free. I'm going to order some too, but I can't decide. Do I want welcome back, or do I want Steve O'Brien Take Us Out of Here? And I think I need one of each.
Oh, I think that, look, I think that we definitely need to fly our own colors. I think it's very important that we're flying the nice guy colors.
Shit, there was some joke that came at flying. Never mind. Anyone who buys merch, you know what we'd really appreciate? You should post a picture of yourself with your merch in the Nice Guys community on Facebook. That is niceshortcut.com for those of you who don't know or are not members yet. We totally want to see all the merch. Have you ordered any merch yet?
No, I literally have forgotten about it until just now.
I know, me too. Sorry, Tim, because it is badass merch. I mean, it looks like really good quality, and it's cool shit, and it's just stuff. And by the way,
yes,
previously you couldn't be a podcastologist by just, pulling up your credit card. There was no way to become a podcastologist unless you worked for Turnkey Podcast. Now, Tim at the merch store has let anyone become a podcastologist.
Well, can we clarify that? There was no way that you could buy a podcastologist t-shirt without getting a cease and desist letter from us, because they could have made their own, and that would have been fine. And if we would have found out, because we do have feelers out there.
We're so litigious.
We're very litigious.
We're worse than Disney.
Yes, very much so. Is Disney litigious?
Oh God, yeah.
Really? I did not know that.
Yeah, like if you take some image that looks vaguely like Mickey Mouse and put it up somewhere, they will be on you.
Hold
like
on a second. How do they get away with that on the Las Vegas Strip then, when they always have those guys that look like the really bad imitation of Mickey Mouse?
So if somebody from Disney happened to see them,
Yes.
they would totally crack down on it.
Okay.
But what they really are looking for is something that is broadcast or something that's for sale or shit like that.
Something that is obviously being put out in the ethers that they can easily pinpoint back to and say, look, they have an ad up. Like they could take a screenshot of that on Amazon and say they're trying to sell Disney stuff.
100%.
I got it. Okay. All right. It's the same reason why they don't pick up somebody that's got less than a quarter of an ounce.
I think so, yeah.
So they just don't want to deal with this shit.
Yeah.
So we're safe. We're safe.
Okay. We ready we got 2 more voicemails.
2 more voicemails? Oh my God.
We'll say.
All right. Hey, y'all. It's Sally for my third voicing of those alcohol and drug addictions go hand. All right. Hey, y'all. It's Sally for my third voicemail. And I'm thinking probably the last one for this week. I'm talking to you about alcohol and drug addiction. It's actually, so I live my recovery, I call it out loud. I am very, very open about being in recovery from those things. And the question of does alcohol and drug addiction go hand in hand? Not always, but often. A lot of people start with alcohol when they're young, realize they have a problem or not. And the alcohol leads to drugs, and that is what it was like for me. And then you get to a place where you're like, oh, crap, I'm killing myself. Maybe I should not do that. And, like, for me, I was able to stop some of the drugs before I was able to stop drinking. And I had to do so with a 12-step program that I still am involved in. So, yeah, short answer. Are all alcoholics drug addicts? No. Are all drug addicts alcoholics? No. But usually an addict is an addict kind of thing there. And if substance use disorder is showing up in your life, it's probable that it's all substances. And for me, I mean, I've got an issue with sugar, and I don't keep it in the house. Like my partner will keep, he loves mead, and what is the drink that goes in White Russians? Kahlua. So like that'll be in my house, but not sugar, because I cannot control myself around sugar, because it's a substance that changes your brain chemistry. And for me, I mean, I drank and I used because I needed an escape from my brain. My mind was a fucking shitty neighborhood, and it was a terrible place to be, and I needed to get out of there, and those things did that really well until they didn't. Yeah, all right. Hope that is helpful information, and I'll just put in a little side note here. If there's anybody listening who has concern about drug or alcohol use themselves, somebody that they care about in their life, I'm on Facebook. I'm in the Nice Guys community. Feel free to reach out. I am someone who has absolutely no judgment and quite a bit of experience. All right. Love y'all. Love the show. I really do. Oh, so fucking good. All right. Bye.
That was very thoughtful of her, because I remember hearing that last week when Sally mentioned that she was alcoholic and recovering drug addict. And I think you made a little fun, but I was thinking to myself, wow, that was rather transparent and honest for a relatively new Funkin' fan. And that's very thoughtful of her to call back and make that offer.
And that is a public service announcement. Now, do we need to put at the top of the episode now that there is some discussion of drug addiction or anything like that? Because at the beginning of the show is like, hey, there are messages that are about sexual abuse, or there are messages about suicide, or there are messages in this episode about drug addiction or alcoholism. Do we need to say that?
I was going to say that I think we only need to leave that warning message if there is like a sort of negative depiction or we're talking about it negatively. And she was really just, I think, explaining. But then I thought about it, and we've definitely depicted that in the past and never given a warning. So no, either way, we don't need to leave a warning.
Is there anything about strobing lights though? Because I know that will really fuck some people up.
Fortunately, we are not actually posting the video of us recording this because Doug and I mean, we didn't want to say anything before, but we've actually had a strobe light going the entire show. My eyes are starting to get a little bit weak from it, but we only have one more voicemail, so I think I might be okay.
I am about 3/4 way through grand mal seizure right now, so everything's good, man. Everything's good.
Okay, one more voicemail. Can we make it?
Oh my God. And we're only at an hour and 5 minutes. We're actually going to be done with this a little early.
Here we go. Let's do it. Here we go. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. I got to actually put the mic against the fucking speaker so you can hear it. I totally forgot that we're doing our low-tech version. Hold on. Be right back.
Good. So good.
Hey, Doug and Strick. It's Tennessee Tim. Just wanted to call and leave a message. I postponed this call off of last week's show because you had so many calls, or the show would have been over 2 hours long last week. But just wanted to call and talk about the merch shop. I really I'm excited about that. It's got a lot of different items with all your cool catchphrases. For you, it's got some branding for the nice guys. Podcastologist is great for your podcast customers. So try to have a little bit of everything for everybody. It's got some, for Erica, it's got some female cuts. I added those on the t-shirts and colors, purple for Jenny. So hopefully there's something there for everybody. So thanks for letting me do that for you. If you have any questions, let me know. Love the show. Y'all take care.
I forgot about purple for Jenny Bellinger. Yeah.
I'm going to ask you to do just a teeny little bit of work on this episode, just a little bit, and you may not even hear that if you're listening to this and nothing has happened. Then know that Strickland did not do the little work that I'm about to ask him to do. Can we put that at the beginning of the episode, right after the intro, before we start talking?
Oh, in other words, so it will be kind of like an ad.
Kind of like an ad, but a little bit more work. We actually have to do a service skills commercial that we are going to record and put at the top. So you're listening to this, it's going to feel a little weird right now because it's going to be some dead air going on in here.
No, but wait a minute. Are we doing this? Are we recording the service skills or are we doing the merch that he just talked about?
So the answer to that is actually yes.
Oh, you want both. Okay, we're not going to have one ad. We're going to have two ads.
Which is why I thought we would put the service skills at the very beginning as a pre-roll, then play the theme song, and then play the merch ad from there. Or just play them both back to back. Whatever would require the least amount of work, but it will require some effort. What do you say?
Sounds like work. But
you know what? We are in Utah. There's not a lot to do here. Working. And if you did it tonight, right after we finish recording, then you could be done with it because you're going to be in. Where are you heading?
I'm going to Denver tomorrow.
Oh, Denver. Oh
yeah, but I agree. I'm not going to get into Denver till 10, so I won't get to the airport to the hotel till 10:30 or 11.
Yeah, I mean, you could do this on the aeroplane.
Nah, I'm not going to do that.
But no, that's not going to happen.
So I'm going to throw out a bribery call to action.
Oh, okay.
I appreciate Tim reaching out about the merch, and I mentioned posting on the Facebook group the picture of the merch. What if we say the first Funkin' fan who posts a picture of themselves with their merch?
2 products.
Oh, they have to post 2 products?
Yeah, because I have a feeling like somebody might just order 1 product. And while that's a great thing and we appreciate it, if somebody may have already ordered 1 thing, and I want to make it more fair for everybody because we kind of did a little bit of a teaser on the Nice Guys page already, and we didn't lay down the gauntlet of the contest until right now.
Okay.
So I'm thinking it's got to be 2 products.
Okay. 2 items from the merch store. The first Funkin' fan who posts a picture of themselves with 2 items from the merch store, we will buy you a free 3rd product from the merch store and send it to you.
I like it. I do like that very much.
And you get to pick whatever. Wait a minute, let me make sure.
We don't have a yacht on there.
I know, right? We don't have like a $300 jacket, leather jacket or any shit like that on there, do we?
No, we will pick. We'll do it as they do it in the BOGO stores. We will do it at or below the value of what they've already purchased.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
One item.
One free item for the first person that posts a picture of themselves with 2 of the merch items. Yes, I like it.
That is good. That is good. So did we actually play all of the voicemails?
That was it. That was all of them.
We got through the entire episode?
The entire episode. And by the way, there was a comment, might have been Jared last week. I don't remember. Our longest episode,
Mm-hmm.
I believe it was one that we released less than a month ago, 2 hours and 5 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
And that was with or without an Easter egg? You didn't put an Easter egg on that one, did
You know, it's funny. I might have. It might have been one that it's like, this is so fucking long. I'm going to make it even longer to make sure that it's over 2 hours. I can't remember, but I might have.
You know, and it was very surprising to me. I don't think that either last week or this week we happened to say one thing about Trump guilty. Did we say anything?
I think I brought it up right after it happened, but we didn't talk about it a lot because
let's continue. Let's
continue.
I like that. I like that. I'm just throwing that out there as look how controlled we are being with our political stances here. We're just going to say that and no more. All right, let's head out of here for this week. How are you gonna edit that with us? You're good at that.
Yeah, I'm a pro.
In the meantime, we are done from Utah. Strickland will be.
Doug, you don't want to know how the sausage is made.
I really don't want to know.
You don't need to know.
Just amazing that it all comes together. In the meantime, Steve O'Brien, like the T-shirt says, Steve O'Brien, go ahead and take us out of here.
For the Nice Guys on Business, I'm Steve O'Brien. Fill up your week with the nice guys. Well, there's always money in the banana stand.